Okay, this video will be a refresher on how to create your tool paths using Inventor and PartWorks so that you can cut out your parts on the ShopBot. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is start a new IDW file. On this file, you want to create your sheet size to the size of your material. So whatever that may be different for each project, may be different for each class. So when you edit sheet, you go to the custom size in inches, and then you have your height and your width that you want to change to. You want to place your parts in the bottom left corner, not right in the corner. Give yourself a little bit of space in each corner, and don't forget that each view should be scaled 1 to 1. So when you place it, make sure it's scaled 1 to 1. If it's not, it'll cut at either a smaller or larger scale depending on what you had set it as when you placed them. Every part that you want cut needs to be placed on this sheet. So if it's not placed, it will not be cut. Also, anywhere there's a line on this sheet, a cut will be made. So that means that if a border is on this sheet, it will cut a border. If you still have a title block, it will cut a title block. So you do need to remove those. When they're on your browser, just right click and delete them. But it has to be just the parts you'd like to be cut. So once you have that set up, either verify it with the neighbor or myself. From there, go to your big eye. You want to go to save copy as, not save as, but save copy as. One here, you need to change your save as type from an IDW to a DXF. That's not DWF, not DWFX, DXF. DXF. You need to go to options right below here, and you need to change it from, it's going to default to 2013. You need to change it to 2000. If you do not do this step, you really can't continue, so make sure that you click on options and change the file version from AutoCAD 2013 to 2000. Go ahead and finish, and in the name of the file here, put your name, and period, whatever that may be, and then save it. From there, you can go to PartWorks. You may have to search for it. We want PartWorks V 2.5. You want to do open an existing file and find that DXF you had just saved. And when you open this file, you got to go to this, looks like a little sheet, a little square with 4 arrows on each corner. And you need to set the size of your job, or the size of your material. And what I'd like you to do is just add 2 inches to your width and height, just to give you a little bit of workspace. So in my case, I'm just going to change it to 17 by 11, adding 2 inches. The thickness of your material may depend, again, on the project or the course that you're in. So in this case, the thickness is 1/8 of an inch, so I'm going to set it to 1/8 of an inch, and then I'm going to uncheck use origin offset. You should have nothing checked here. Hit OK. From here, you need to join all your open vectors. You see that if I click on just one vector here, only one is selected. I want to select this whole thing as one entity. So to do that, I'm going to select everything at once. And then down here is join open vectors. It's the kind of bottom left button on edit vectors area, right here. And just hit join. And now when I select on that same object, you see it's selected as a whole rather than separate little vectors. From there, I'm going to actually create my toolpaths. So on the right hand side here are my toolpaths. I'm going to pin that so it doesn't disappear on me. And I'm going to use my profile toolpath. So I'm going to go to Profile Toolpath, and I'm going to start by cutting out my inside slots here. Always, if you have any inside holes, slots, whatever they may be, you want to select those first before any outside profiles. So I'm going to start by selecting these 8. And my cut depth, since I'm cutting at 1/8 of an inch, I'm going to cut at 0.135. And my tool is going to be an end mill at 1/8 of an inch. is what I'd like. And since I'm cutting on the inside there, I want the inside left. And I can just hit calculate. Reset preview, preview all toolpaths, verify that it's cutting. From there, I'm going to cut my outside toolpaths. So I'm going to select profile toolpath again, go to all my outside profiles. And the only thing I'm going to switch is from inside left to outside right. Same tool, that should not change. Depth should be the same. Calculate, OK. I can reset my preview, preview all. And then this is where you can verify that all of your files and all of your cuts are correct. Once you're done here, just do a file save, and then you'll email this file to me.